Hello, lovebirds. TonyaTko here, and today is ManDay. On the TonyaTko show, ManDay is the day after Sunday and before Tuesday. For the rest of the world, it's Monday. But here on the TonyaTko show, it's ManDay. And normally on ManDay, I normally dress up real pretty for the guys and everything. But today, I actually am running out of questions from men. So men, listen, I need you to write in your questions. Today we're going to talk about why women ignore you. And to me the answer is pretty simple, but you know I've been asked this a few times, so I'm going to answer this. And the ladies are asking, when am I going to do a day specifically for women? My goodness, we talk about vagina care, we talk about men, we talk about everything, we talk about so much. But listen, if you guys want a day specifically geared towards women where we discuss women's issues, then write me. Listen, write me. That's all I need you to do. Write me. Give me the topic, and then we'll go from there. If I don't know the answer, I'll research and interview until I know the answer, and that goes for men. If there's anything that you're interested in knowing about why women this or why women, some of you say that women are so hard to understand, but whatever it is that you don't understand, write in, and I'll get the answer for you. So today we're going to talk about why women ignore you. To me, it's pretty simple, but we're going to go into it. Let me know if this makes sense to you. Why do women ignore you when... And you know what? This happens to me all the time. All the time men are like saying hello as I'm passing by and all this, that, and the other. And so I'm going to break it down into the who, what, where, when, how, and why. Do you remember from junior high school when you went through the who, what, where, when, how, and why? Let's talk about it. Okay, who? Who are you? That's question number one. You're talking to this woman on the street. Who are you? She doesn't know you. It's like, and you know what? And I'm in New York, so in New York, it's not. And when I was in Atlanta, it was a different story. People in general would say hello as they were passing by. In New York, it's not a part of the custom to say hello to strangers who are passing by. So when you speak to a woman whom you don't know, number one, who are you? You're a stranger. You have to understand the nature of it. As a man, you're 33% larger, and even with the same size, still 33% stronger than she is. Who are you to be speaking to her? What are you talking to her about? I mean, if you don't know her, what are you speaking to her for? And I think that's part of the issue right there that you have to look into. Why are you speaking to her? And if you're in a culture that's not customary to just talk and say hello to strangers, you're talking to her because she has a vagina. And that's reason. The only reason you're speaking to her is because she has a vagina, that's reason enough not to say anything back. I mean, are you saying hello to men who are passing by? If your answer is yes, if you are just randomly saying hello to both men and women on the street, that's a whole different story. But if you're just only saying hello to women because you're saying hello because she has a vagina, before I go into the what, because I wrote this answer in the comments when one of the people originally asked me, and I'm like, it becomes a dangerous situation for women. You open up the conversation, you open up your area, your space for conversation with a person whom you do not know. And I asked him, what is it that you tell your daughters and your mother, your sisters? Do you tell them, do you tell them, do you instruct them, okay, honey, okay, darling, when you go out there, when strange men speak to you, make sure you speak back, or else you'll be considered rude. It's like, he was like, oh, these women are bitter, etc., etc., and it may not even have anything to do with bitterness. They're like, oh, these women are damaged goods, they're all broken up, you speak to them, they don't want to speak back. Some of them could be taken. Some of them could be married. Some of them don't want to be followed. It's like you say hello to a person and you pass by. It's like you open up yourself to other comments. You open up yourself to a conversation you may not want to have. You open up yourself to being followed. We don't know what time of day or night it is. We're going to get into that on the list. And then you open yourself up for a person to invade your space, so to speak. I say hello to people sometimes. You know, if I look at them, sometimes I don't even bother to look because I'm in such a rush. If it's late, you know, listen. It's, you know, everybody has different intentions out there. We don't know what strangers' intentions are. I've been followed before. I've been harassed. I've said hello to people, and after I was, you know, congenial enough, even in a city like New York, to say hello, I pass by and I get, God damn! I mean, what did I do to deserve that? You know, it's like I say hello, I say hello, and then I open up I open up the barrier for you to enter into my realm, and then you disrespect that with your additional commentary after that. Not only that, it gives the impression that I'm interested. If I know for sure, with 100% certainty, there's no way under the sun that I'm interested at all, I do not speak to open up the area for them to even have anything else to say after that. Oh, good morning. How you doing, beautiful? Oh, where you going? What's your name? I don't know. Then we get, that was the who. What? What is it that you're saying? You know, different men, you guys have different interpretations of what a compliment is. Damn, you got a fat blank, blank, blank. It's not a compliment. You know, it's like, on the number one, I do not need strange men on the street to tell me that I'm beautiful. I do not need I don't need your approval. I don't need your acquiescence. I don't need it. I don't need you to tell me what it is that you think of my body. This is my body. I don't need your commentary. I don't need to be walking past and have to be confronted with whatever it is that you think about me. Or I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't know you. Your opinion means nothing to me. And I don't need the sexual harassment. I don't need the attention. I don't need it. I don't know you. Your attention is not valued to me. Unfortunately, it's not. Who are you? That's question number one. It's not like we're co-workers and you're saying hello and I'm like, oh, hi. I don't know if you're dangerous. I don't know if you're, I don't know any of that. You know, what? What are you saying? What are you saying? And then where are you saying this? On the street? You saying this at work? Are you inside of a work building so that everybody inside that building has been pre-screened by security so that, you know, everybody inside the building is cool? You're saying hello to somebody passing by in the hallway? Or are you just standing out on a corner saying hello? Are you? Why am I speaking to people on the street corner? People whom come from a wide array of different backgrounds and mindsets. Why? Why am I inviting that into my life? That's the where. When? What time of day are you saying this? First thing in the morning or late at night? First thing in the morning, the person could be rushing to work, the gym, whatever. Could be late. At night, who the hell is going to be inviting you into their space at night? You saying hello on the street corner at night? Come on now. Then how? How are you doing this? How is this being implemented? You know, are you looming? Are you leering? Are you standing there with a whole group of friends as you're like, hey, Ma, how are you doing this? You know, what is your body language like? What are your gestures like? And then we get down to the last question, why? Why are you speaking to this strange woman on the street? I think part of the reason that some men feel offended by not getting an answer back is because they're interested in some sort. Perhaps the woman is not interested in you. Why is it that you're speaking to her? We talked about this a little bit in the beginning. Are you talking to all people passing by or just those with vaginas? So if the only reason you're talking to a person is because of their vagina, then that's disingenuous in and of itself. You know, and then we talk about, okay, what is it about having a vagina? Okay, so this woman is so soft and pretty or whatever. She's so soft and she's smaller and you just want to honor her with your hello or whatever. Listen, those are the same reasons why you're saying hello could be the same reasons why she's not saying anything back. Because she is smaller. Because she is weaker, because she is softer. Maybe those are some of the reasons she's not saying anything. She can't really defend herself if things go wrong. If you start calling her B or whatnot. You know, listen, I try to be as nice as possible to people who seem benign. You know, people who seem non-threatening. I had a non-threatening guy say hello to me. He's much younger. I thought because he was much younger, he was all right. You know, just a simple hello, let me go about my business. He actually wanted to walk me to the train station. I was not interested in him walking me to the train station, but because I'd already said hello, walked me to the train station. Then he was trying to get my number. I was not interested at all. At all. So it's like, what does a woman do who is just completely 100% not interested at all? What does she do? Does she open? And then remember, I'm only saying this because I'm in New York. It was a whole different story when I was in Georgia, because men passing by, other men said hello to men, men passing by, girls, boys, whatever, women, everybody passing by just said hello when I was in Atlanta. If you're not of that culture, if you're not of that custom, then I think you understand why. And then think about it. What would you suggest for the people in your family, like I said? And that's the end of my video right there. So, I hope I answered your question. If you have any other questions about that, please write below. You know, it can turn into a very dangerous situation for a woman. Getting followed by somebody big and stronger than hers, only talking to her because she has a vagina, can get very dangerous. You know, this is a different story than when you're in a club, you know, in a setting where everyone is there to party and socialize. That's different. You know, we'll talk about that, because ladies, I do need to talk to you about going out and being nasty towards men who are, you know, just wanting to dance or socialize or whatever. Then men, you have to listen. I talked about this years ago when I went out, and it was like crazy. It's like you can't even open up the gate sometimes for people to dance with you, because then they're pancaking, smashing, and bulldozing their balls against your back. And it's like, you don't go. It's like, any closer, we're going to have to go down to City Hall and make it official. It's like, come on. It's like you just want to dance, and seems like nobody's really interested in maintaining that space in between. They want you to turn around, and they want to get their grind on, and they want to hump and pump. And it's like, I don't. It's like, ugh, hot, sweaty balls smashing and pancaking against your back, and you don't know this person. It's just, ugh, you know. So I guess I need to talk with men about that too. So let a dance just be a dance. You know, I don't know, there's nothing worse than having hot, liquory breath squirting inside your face in the nightclub, screaming, or hot, moist air blasting with some loud voice trying to overhear the music right into your brain, in your eardrum. There's nothing worse than that. And then the whole smelly beer breath squirting all over this. Ugh. And then don't be a little bit intoxicated with your rough behind hands pulling all over. It's just too, oh, goodness. I didn't mean to go into a rant. That should have been a whole nother video. But listen, let me get out of here. Men, I need you to write me your questions. I'm sorry. Listen. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is not my intention to make men feel bad, like you guys are less than. Men are amazing. I love men. There's a time and place for everything. On the street corner, as a woman is trying to go about her business, may not be the right place in your neck of the woods. It may not. There's a lot going on out there. You know, and every woman is in a different place, a different level of takenness. Just, so anyway, listen, let me get out of here. I'm trying to keep the video as short as possible. Let's hug me. And I'm sorry, I hope I was not offensive. I was really just trying to be honest. Hug me, hug me. Oh, I love you guys very much. Love, love, love. I love you guys very much. Go out there and love one another, but most importantly, love yourself. Love yourself. Join me. So you know what? Sometimes it's just not personal. Someone is not speaking to you. It's not personal. You know, there's a lot of things, and then not only are there a lot of things going on inside the world, there are a lot of different things going on inside that woman too. You know, so listen. Join me on my website right here. I need you to submit your questions for next week. TonyaTko.com. Find me on Facebook, facebook.com/TonyaTko show. All of the links are below the video. You'll see a button right here to subscribe to my channel right inside this little box right here. You'll see my little picture. And then there was just stay in touch with me. Twitter, and Pentagram. Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. It's at TonyaTko, and that's Tonya, yes, with an O, TonyA. And I'll talk with you guys later. TonyaTko, and I'm out. Peace.